Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. I have your weekly preview for the week of March 17th, 2025. We got a Leonis Empire week. We have World Event with the Spell Damage Medal. I did make a video on the World Event. If you want to go check it out, we could go over that real quick. Key to the Crown. The scoring is rarity order. You want to use troops that hit all enemies with spell damage, if possible. Tessarian told us the Decaying Queen's crown was locked in a vault in the Leonis Empire, but its keys had all been stolen long ago by genies. We needed to search the Empire for crown keys to help us unlock the vault, defeat enemies, and collect crown keys and crown jewels. Like I said, spell damage medal. Make sure you collect all your rewards before you even fight. And then, buy up in the shop. I bought up to tier 3 so far, just to make sure I could get a medal. But I do have a team video with 3 teams on it. Go check it out, please. I'll try to link it at the end of this video, maybe. But let's get right into this. Let's go read the blurbs, and then we'll do the Soul Forge. Soul Forge, event key drop table, glory shop, Traitstones, event key. I already said that, didn't I? I don't know. All that good stuff. You know what it is. You know what's up. Underspire, epic trials, etc. Genie in a bottle. New epic troop, Dark Jin bottle. Get this troop with glory from the Lord's tab of the shop. Key to the Crown. Experience a new world event with your guildmates. Play world event battles every day to unlock rewards. Crown of the Decaying Queen is going on still for 3 more weeks. Week of Leonis Empire. All Leonis Empire troops gain 10% to skills. Week of Elementals. All Elementals gain 10% to their skills. Bonus gold. Use the Dark Jin bottle in PvP and Explore to gain 400 gold. Alright, let's check out that Soul Forge. It may or may not be the same for you. A lot of the time it's very similar, even if it's slightly different. But put it in the comments if you want me to rank them for you. Nobody did that last week, but yeah. I might do something different with this video, you guys. Let me know what you think. Right now I'm just trying to get all the information out to my loyal people that actually watch it. So, maybe eventually I'll break it all up into Underspire and Soul Forge / Glory Shop, faction event, all that. But for now, I'm putting it all in the same video. I'm just trying to go fast, but it still ends up being a freaking hour long. I don't know how that is, because I do stuff like this, and I talk and go off on side paths. Alright, troops. What mythics do we have? The update could be either Tuesday, which is today. If you're watching this, if you remember, you might get it early. But for the public, today, maybe tonight. But if not, it'll be next Tuesday, because Guild Wars is next weekend, so it's got to be before next weekend. So it's either, they usually do it on Tuesday, so it's either tonight or tomorrow night, if you remember, or it is next Tuesday. One or the other. I don't know, it's like 50-50 in my head. Either they want to get it done early, or they want to get it done the same week. I don't know. All right, let's see who's here. We got Mother of Darkness, we got the Grey King. We got Champion of Anu, and we got Gargantuar. Gargantuar is one of the worst. We can automatically put him at the bottom. The Great King is good. He's going to be at the top. And then the Champion of Anu and Mother of Darkness are pretty similar. So yeah, the Great King is your best way to go this week. I've had him ranked in the top 10 before, and he's really good for PvP. And we got Guild Wars coming soon, so it is a good one if you go ahead and craft it. 22 blue, purple, brown, Galvania, undead. Destroy all gems of a chosen color. All enemies of that color take true damage and are mana drained, silenced, and frozen. So imagine putting that with like Elementalist. Or, sometimes you'll do undead, but Elementalist with that, man, you're really effing them up. So the Great King is very good and awesome for PvP type situations. Next up would be, I'm going to say these days it might be Champion of Anu for real, because he can hit all enemies. And Mother of Darkness, the Night Spider got nerfed. I don't know, it's close, but I'll give him it second place this week. It's not top 10 or S tier or A tier even. I think it's down, it's like a B tier type of mythic, so it's the Great King, and then a big step down to Champion of Anu. 22 blue, red, yellow, Sword's Edge, Human Knight, Silent Stun, and drain all mana from an enemy. Deal damage to them and all enemies below them. So he does it to one enemy, while the Great King will do it to could do it to all enemies. So that's why it's so much better. 60% skull reduction, though. Got Mother of Darkness, who used to be almost a top 10. It was up there. It was like in the Phoenicia, Guard's Avatar, Scourge of Honor area, like the next tier down. But ever since they nerfed Night Spider, it hasn't been as useful. Still decent, though. It's a B tier mythic, probably. 24 Blue, red, brown, Darkstone, Daemon, Rogue. Deal true damage to an enemy and the enemy below them, boosted by purple gems. If an enemy dies, create 12 purple gems, otherwise summon 2 Sisters of Shadows. So solid mythic. Stealthy, blood mark, inflict bleed to all enemies matching 4 or more gems. It's solid, it's just most times you're going to find something better when, you know, you're not ever going to pick it for real. Alright, another imp here. It seems like they're just going through the imps. Winter Imp, Sylvanamora, going over the legendaries now. Winter Imp, Sylvanamora, King Salinas, and Keelan. Man, it's either King Salinas or Keelan there. I think Keelan is more useful, but, you know, I'm going to say Keelan. 18 red, yellow, Shintang, Divine Beast, convert purple gems to red and brown gems to skulls, bless 2 random allies. It has a Light Storm at the start of battle, and it gives all allies 1 magic in 4 or 5 gem matches. It's up there as a top legendary, probably an A-tier legendary, but it's not a Tesla. You probably don't want to craft it and waste diamonds on legendaries when you can get them from chests and whatnot. But it's the, you know, we rank them anyway, so Keelan's top this week for the legendaries. After that, you would have King Salinas, because it's a 50% start for Wild Folk, which is very useful. A tool for your tool belt, your tool box, your juice box. 14 red, yellow, Pan's Veil, Wildfolk. Deal splash damage to an enemy boosted by Wildfolk allies. Steal 1 magic from all enemies affected by my spell, then burn all enemies. 50% start for Wildfolk, like Scourge of Honor and Queen Beatrix. Next up would be Sylvanamora, 17 green, brown, Forest of Thorns Dragon. Explode a column. Deal damage to all enemies. Entangle the first enemy in 4 or 5 gem match. 25% chance to summon a Dragonette on death. Solid, but it's like C+ tier legendary. Winter Imp, they're just going through the imps for some reason. 12 blue primal elemental. Deal true scatter damage to all enemies, boosted by blue gems. If an enemy dies, freeze all enemies. Gain 8 magic on blue gem matches. Gain bonus blue mana from blue gem matches. Like, the imps aren't horrible, they're just never the best thing, and they're like a pure color, and they're not from a kingdom, and, you know, you're probably never going to use them. But, yeah, for collection purposes, I wouldn't say get it, but it's there. The dragon for me is... we got Lunar Elion. Luna. 30 blue, purple, brown, Magrim Woods Dragon. I don't need to read it, but it is a cosmic dragon. It is for Stellarix. We should be getting those flower dragons. Are we getting those in the next update? But Stellarix is probably still going to be the best. I'm not sure. But this is a good one. If you already have 5 out of 6 of the Cosmic Dragons, you should go ahead and get it. So that is the Soul Forge as far as the troops go. I would say get your Grey King to get ready for the Guild Wars that's coming very soon. Otherwise, you got King Salinas and Keelan there that are decent, but I wouldn't recommend crafting legendaries. All right, weapons. We got the Lion's Reach. Explode blue gems, grant a random status effect to all Leonis Empire allies and summon a Leonis Empire troop. Always want those explodies to have, to hold, to love, to kiss. Got the Doomed Poop. We got King's Dagger, another explodie, this time for rogues. So you want to get those if you can. Collection purposes, they're good. Explodies. Flor de Leon, if you don't have Immortal Rakia, you don't have Alden or whatever his name is, you might want to get this for the World event this week. It's decent. Deal heavy splash damage to an enemy. If the enemy is stunned, explode 4 gems. We also have Chris Hook, which is a tool for your tool belt. If you're going to go all Leonis Empire, including your hero, then you would maybe use this. Makes yellow and brown for Leonis Empire. Pendant of the Poop. Orpheus's Verse, another tool for your tool belt, this time for human. It's pretty good with Tesla, because it does blue. Blue and yellow for each human ally. Good tool for your tool belt there. Golden Sun, Golden Poop. And, yeah. So, if I was going to recommend something, if you already have your world event covered with Immortal Rakia or Al Alden or something like that, then I would recommend King's Dagger or the other explodey one. It's probably at the bottom. Lion's Reach. And if you don't have anything else for the world event, maybe Flor de Leon. So that's the Soul Forge. Mostly just the Grey King. Get the Grey King. Guild Wars is coming. We have PvP all the time. It's a good troop for PvP. You may not use it all the time, but if you're in a jam and you're facing a difficult opponent, Elementalist with the Grey King with like, you know, Medals of Orpheus, like, be your best bet sometimes. So that was the Soul Forge. Let's check out this Glory Shop and everything having to do with that. Get your Spoils of War. Got the Dark Jinn bottle. 13 yellow-purple Leonis Empire Mystic Construct. Eliminate some amount, like your magic +1. Eliminate your magic +1 of a random skill from an enemy boosted by purple gems, then summon either a Jinn, Almundir, or Ifrit, or Dao. Might be more than that, too. I don't have it leveled up yet. I did buy it. I just forgot to ascend it and level it and stuff. But it reduces damage from spells by 50%. Nothing too good on there, right? There's nothing. It's not going to get an extra turn. It's like a summoner if you need it, maybe. But that's about it. So, a big nothing burger. It looks like a butt plug or a... I don't know what that looks like. I'm just saying. It looks like some kind of phallic weird thing. Anyway, let's get out of here. We got Arcane Plains Traitstones, yellow and purple. So let's go check those out and see what you can fully trait. Remember to let me know if there's anything in this video that you just don't need. Put it in the comments. It'd be great to know. And I can cut it out of here and not make this such a long freaking video. Base rarity. Show all. So got the colors, all colored base rarity, show all. Alright, look off the top of my head. I'm going to try to do this super fast. Arcproxy, Avendra, Doom of Arachnia. Arachnian Weaver, all that good stuff. Phoenix has Bless and Enchant, a random ally, match 4 or more gems. Huang Long has some decent, like 70% scar reduction. King of the Ravens, you really want it fully traded if you're going to use it, because it makes it a better troop. 50% chance to Bless random ally, my turn begins. 40% scar reduction. Burn all enemies on 4 or 5 gem match. Medusa as Curse and Stun, a random enemy, magic 4 or more gems. Pharaoh Khafre, you're not going to use him at all unless you have it fully traded, so make sure like you don't need this Traitstone. Queen Aurora with the Rainbow Link gives you extra color to all gem matches, or extra for all gem colors. Whatever. Quel'Thama could resurrect itself with full mana when it dies. Skady has an Ice Storm at the start of every turn. Archdeva has Bury and Bless a random ally, magic 4 or more gems. Divine Ishbal has a 40% start for Divines. It's the only 40% start in the entire game. They need to just change that back. Voice of Orpheus, cleanse all allies and matching yellow gems. Alright, so the legendaries 100% use this stone. The mythics, you're going to have to check it out because they got 3 different colors, you know what I mean? This guy does something. Enchant a random ally in 4 or 5 gem match. Infernal King is weird. 25% chance to resurrect after death, which is a 100% chance for the AI. Tian Long has gain enchant when matching yellow gems. Vanya has bless a random ally in 4 or 5 gem match. Atlanta. We were just talking about this last weekend with the Vault event. It's a new team that's decent for the Vault event for verse hunting for gaps. Start battles with 75% mana. So the stone is right now if you want to fully trait Atlanta. Get that 75% start. This has nothing, dummy. Faunessa is empowered. You're probably never going to use it. It's like one of the only empowered troops that it's not really a tool for your toolbox like the rest of them, but, you know. Might as well. Empowered is good. Empowered equals good. Extra turn equals good. Instant kill equals good. You know, almost every single time. Is Lady of Bones? Yep, empowered. Brown to skull. It's kind of like, what their faces... You know who I'm talking about. Trick Nala and Fist of Zorn. It's kind of like that. Inari's empowered, and it converts green gems to spirit gems, which is green to blue. Which is green to blue. We have anything else? Now, like I said, I might be missing certain things, but got this here, 50% start, 50% extra souls. Firestorm at start of battle, 50% start. This thing has a nothing, you dummy. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. Go get them fully traded. Event key drop table is Leonis Empire. Let's go check that out. Should you throw your event keys or not? We're about to see. Base rarity. Should I go up from the bottom? Probably should have went down from the top, right? Should have took my top off. Instead, I'm taking my pants off. Leonis Empire. Show all. Alright, is this worth throwing event keys for? The mythics are... maybe Al Din. I'll test it for you. You want me to test it for you? I doubt it, because it was kind of recent and his nipples are out. But, you know, I think that was kind of recent. Is it right now, even? I'll have to check on that. But Dow, Flame of Anu, Manticorus was recent. Manticorus was recent. We got Voice of Orpheus. So nothing great. Nothing great. If you look at these 4 mythics, are you really dying to get them? But we gotta see, can we get Al Din? One way you can check is go here and into like your guild chat. If you see Al Din at all, it means you probably can get it. If you see it at all. Which I don't so far. We're back 3 days ago, so that's probably not good. We can go to global. Anybody getting Al Din? I don't know if it's possible, because it might be the new one right now, or at least it could have been, like, very recently. And see, this is the kind of stuff I waste. Why is there not very much stuff there? Let's go check the campaign and see what the reward is. Go all the way to the end, pretty much. Decaying Queen is the reward, huh? That the mythic? Looks like the mythic, right? Mythic, mythic, mythic. So, Al Din, let's just go check it out, man. Let's open some. I'll open 1,000 or something, maybe. And we didn't get anything there. We got Manticorus. Nothing there. I'm kind of doubting he's in there because he was a pay troop, and it hasn't been 2 to 3 months yet. And I'm not getting anything. I don't know if I want to waste all my event keys. We'll do one more. Yeah, I didn't get it, and I don't see anybody else getting it, so I'm leaning towards it's not there. And I just wasted like 1,000 event keys. Cool! But yeah, as far as the mythics go, Leonis Empire isn't very good. You know, you got Divinish Bala. Divinish Bala is probably one of the best things there. The mythics aren't really worth... And like the thing where you get a mythic for a stat for the kingdom, like, you gotta only do that for Magic Kingdoms as like a tiebreaker, you're not sure type of thing. Like, Leonis Empire is not a Magic Kingdom. Like, who cares? You'll get it later. Just be patient. Don't be throwing all your keys for a mythic just because you need one for Leonis Empire for your kingdom level and power. Like, who cares? Like, the stat isn't worth all your keys for a crappy mythic. But people don't listen and they still do it, so it is what it is. I don't know. But Dow is poop. I never use it. Flame of Anu is just kind of okay, and I never use it. Manticorus is new, so I would understand if you're like a newer, like a if you missed it somehow and you want to get it now, like that would be a thing. Voice of Orpheus, you got Queen Beatrix. You don't really need it ever, except for very, very rarely. But Divinish Bala is probably one of the best things here. 40% start for Divine. Garion's okay. Emperor Corvash is still okay. But otherwise, you know, like if you miss those mythics, and even if you get the mythic, like, I wouldn't be happy. I wouldn't be happy even if I got a mythic from here. Like, which one would you be happy about? The only one I'd be happy about is I missed Manticorus somehow, and I just got it. Or if I had happened to got, you know, Al Din, which I didn't. So Divinish Bala would be the best thing. Probably Manticorus followed by a Divinish Bala would be the best thing in a Garion. But no, I do not recommend Leonis Empire. There's way too many other good kingdoms, like at least 5, that are way better than this. Think about Pharaoh Khafru and Takshaka and Ironhawk and Tina and High King Irongut and stuff like that. Don't think about, Dan here. We don't need Dan. So that was the event key drop table. Let's see what else is going on this week. So this week we have a Leonis Empire week. That means Leonis Empire Underspire, Leonis Empire Epic Trials. We have a world event. It's a spell damage medal. I have a video on it. Please go watch it. Please share it. Let's get back in the algorithm. Please hit like. Please leave a comment. Please join up. Please leave a super thanks if you could want to help a brother out, please. And, you know, whatever you can do would be great. Any extra little thing you do helps a lot. So world event, Leonis Empire week. City of Thieves is the Tuesday faction event. Be very careful with that one. If you're still farming it, you do not want to take it past 20, and doing an event for it does count and will take you past 20, and you can no longer farm it. Wednesday we have a cat pet. This one right here. I don't know what it is. But we have that cat pet, Leonis Empire cat pet. And Thursday we have War Priest, pretty sure. War Priest, is that right? And then this weekend we have a bounty event. Bounty, remember, you just take off your old captain, put on your new captain. It's super easy. I'll probably still make a video because I have nothing else to do on Friday. But take off the old captain, put on the new captain. It saves your team from last bounty. You take off the old bounty captain, you put on the new one. It's not brain science, but I will probably still make y'all a video and try to make some jokes and be funny and rant and rave a little bit. Who knows? But that's what's going on this week, y'all. We got the campaign. Do you guys care about this? The bones had not been uncovered, so we were ahead of this cult at last. It gave us time to plan. Tasarian suggested that the best way to defeat the cult would be to try and find a way to defeat the decaying queen once and for all, but for now, it was off on a ship to the Bright Forest. We got Brawler, Slayer, Glory Hound. That Glory Hound might be from last week still, because I don't know if I did it or not. I haven't even collected my rewards. Please don't look behind the curtain. Don't look behind the curtain, you guys. I think we get HP. Leonis Empire. Maybe armor. One of the crappier stats. So that was the campaign. So let's do Underspire and Epic Trials and try to get our butts out of here. I have not made this team yet. I'm probably just going to... Oh, we got to do the faction. I should have put that at the front. I need to remember to do that next time. Put the faction event at the front. Alright, so here's what we got. We got Leonis Empire weapons. And we got Leonis Empire troops. It's going to be very similar. Except for we don't have extra spell damage. We don't have the metal now, you know? So... I'll try to make up a team and I'll be right back with you. I don't want to make this video super long. Alright, here's a fun little skull team for you. I mean, otherwise, just take your world event team and move it over to the Underspire. It's pretty much the same restriction, right? So, you can use all these troops. The same troops you can use for the world event, you can use for the Underspire. So, go to my world event video, you know, check those out, bring them over, and it should be okay. But here's another team I just thought up. It's a skull team. You got Leonis Tower at the top because it's got 50% scar reduction. It's invulnerable. It gains barrier when it casts. We got Garyon converting green to blue and purple to Doomskull. We got Divinish Bala who transforms red to skull and green to yellow. So I'm trying to use them two together. They're not the greatest together because, you know, she converts green to yellow and he converts purple to Doomskull, which doesn't go together too great. But let's see what happens anyway. Let's try it out. We'll run a battle or two. I usually don't do. But otherwise, just take your world event team over. You know, I would say Al Din or even Manticorus, Immortal Rakia, some sort of summoning weapon just in case you lose a troop or whatever. But try to get up your weapon, which is kind of tough here because I got it blocked by everything. Brown and red. If not, we can cast this early. Should be pretty tanky. And just for fun, I made this team. A little skull team. Which I don't know if it's... Should be alright. You got a summon. The tower's hard to kill, and then you have a summon. So I'm not saying it's going to be the fastest thing ever. But a little fun skull team for you. Let's do a couple more fights just for fun and see if we can make something get alignment. Divinish Bala is not there for 50% start for once. So we really need to take red whenever we can. Because, get that weapon up, you know? So if we have red, I'm going to take it. Get the weapon, which should get everything else up, hopefully. Boom. There we go. So now we look for this. We got green to blue, purple to Doomskull. Especially the purple to Doomskull. Green to blue, purple to Doomskull. We got purple to Doomskull, which is better than just taking this right now, so let's do it. We could just do that, kill that, and then cast the tower, bang. If you've ever wanted to use Leonis Tower, if you want to do a skull team, I doubt anybody else out there is making a skull team for this. You're just probably taking the world event team and bringing it over, and you just got less spell damage. Just use your Nisha medals. Brown extra turn. Another one. We got the tower. We got a yellow extra turn. We got Gary on. Purple to Doomskull. Green to blue, right? I see green to blue. We don't need blue, though, right now. Leonis Tower's up. So I'm going to go ahead and cast it. I hope that we still got this, which we did. We can do that. And they're pretty much dead. But pretty fun. If you want to have a fun while you're doing the Underspire, give it a try. Let me know what you think. Try it out, take it deep, and let me know how it goes. But that's the Underspire. Otherwise, just take your World Event team and use it, because it's the same restriction. It's just going to be slower. No potions, no metal. It's going to be slower for sure. I got my stupid World Event medal on still, by the way. Alright, Epic Trials. Epic Trials. Where you at, girlfriend? There it is. Alright, so Epic Trials. I don't think I'm going to run the fight, but I'll let you know from experience like how it goes usually. Alright, we got Pride Guard, 12 green, red, Leonis Empire, Rakshan Knight. It deals damage to an enemy, boosted by all ally armor. It has 25% skull reduction. Amira deals true damage to an enemy and then steals 2 magic. If an enemy uses blue mana, deal double damage. There's a Corbin half-elf uses blue. Can you target it? No, it's stealthy, so big nothing burger there. Deal true damage to the first 2 enemies, stun them, and drain their mana. Stun a random enemy at 4 or 5. Okay. We got Falconer. We got a summon. Summon a Warhawk and create 7. Okay. 50% start. So, there's really no way to, like, boost your armor for the first guy, right? It's all about just having the summon. And then, so if you lose your Pride Guard, you got the summon. And then Amira, true damage to an enemy. Emperor Corvash, true damage to the first 2 enemies. So make sure when you cast Amira, cast it on one of the first 2 slots. That way you can start concentrating them out of there. Like Tigraki Warrior especially. You don't want to be getting hit by that too many times. But, you know, double up on the Amira and the Emperor Corvash on somebody like the Tigraki Warrior. Which the enemy team isn't that tough. Like, you're going to kill this because it's on top pretty quick. You're going to kill this because you're casting on it pretty quick. Then Moneylender doesn't really do anything. Corbin Half-Elf doesn't really do anything. So once you kill the first 2, you're good to go. And you're targeting them with true damage. And you have a summon just in case you lose your Pride Guard. And I think this does hit okay. Like, okay. So, maybe be shooting that on, like, you know, Tigraki Warrior as well. Just concentrate everything on Tigraki Warrior. Once you kill that, War Elephant next, and then you're pretty much good to go. The Warhawk isn't bad either if you have to summon that in. It's not too bad. But I have videos where I actually do the fights, so if you want to check it out, go watch them. Last time we had Leonis Empire Week, I probably showed it on the live stream if you want to actually see the fights. But I think that's everything, y'all. Did I forget anything? That was pretty quick. Not quick, but, you know. Like, share, subscribe. Oh, faction event. I almost forgot, dude. Oh, and the class event, too. So I'm not done yet. That was a false ending. Alright, so the faction event, we have City of Thieves. That one isn't too bad. The fastest 500 in the game is there. So I'll show you Deathless, which will double as your high-level team. And then I'll just mention some team. I mean, I'm not going to show you. So you do High King Irongut. Zul'Goth. This is very good for the world record. This was the world record. I don't know if it still is or not. I usually do Essence of Evil here, because it helps you do Deathless. It'll tie them up and make sure they can't hit you, and it's still a good mana generator. It's green when you don't even have green yet, you know what I mean? And then we have blue and purple, so Leprechaun. If you have purple, do it. If you have purple or green, use Leprechaun. So that's the Deathless and a high level. I would go with probably blue-green. Blue-green minus red is pretty good. We got blue, yellow, brown, green, red. We got everything. So, you know. We don't need Zolgoth to get up. You could also do yellow, it wouldn't be terrible. But you kind of want High King Irongut to get up faster than Zolgoth, so I usually go with this. And then for class, it doesn't really matter. If you want to make it perfect, I would say Archer or something. You could do Elementalist, you can do... I like 50% start so I can make it faster. But that's the team for Deathless, for sure. Deathless 500. And would also work pretty good as the fastest for a long time. So it'd work good for just getting through the event as well. Other options, you always have Stellaryx. You know that. So you don't even really need to... The devs are really trying to make it to where you guys don't need YouTube channels, because they're just putting win buttons into the game. But you got blue, you got purple, you can do Stellaryx, Cafru, Essentia. That's like the fastest thing in the game right now for a lot of stuff. So do that if you're high level. If you don't have Stellaryx, do this. Okay? If you need a mid... you got blue, you got purple, you could do some sort of, either, you could do, the Truffle Shuffle, like Forest Troll, Gob Truffle, Doomed Glaive, you could do Tesla, some sort of Tesla, you could do, like, Weapon, you could do, like, Thrall, Weapon, Tesla, Leprechaun, and just get up the one Tesla and cast it super fast. You got the Rowan team for low level. You guys know that. You farm it all the time. Golden Cog. Clockwork Sphinx. Rowan. Leprechaun. Or if you have Miraji Queen, you use that. Eventually you take out the Clockwork Sphinx and you use Miraji Queen and Leprechaun. You may or may not need the Golden Cog. So there you go. High, mid, and low. Also for mid, you could do, you got blue, so you could do Shagaroth, you could do Queen Beatrix. So there's some of the best things. You could do Balders for low level as well. You could do Wall of Tentacles, Wall of Bones. These are really, triple Balder. There you go. Faction event. What's the pure, though? City of Thieves. Oh, that one's a hard one. You got to go off on a different, you have to go... It's a weird one. It's like the one where you have to do more fights than... Like, normally you rush straight to the boss, right? The key to victory with City of Thieves... I don't know why I went up from the bottom, because I'm stupid. I want to make this take as long as possible. For City of Thieves, you want to go to gold rooms, because you get extra... you boost off of gold, right? So, pretty sure... Deal damage to an enemy, gain 3 to all my skills, boosted by my gold. I think you use him. Don't use that. You can use that. Cat Burglar, Street Thief. I can't remember exactly what I used, y'all. Might even be 2 King of Thieves. I think it was something like this. I'm pretty sure. It's pretty close. And then you want to boost your gold up. That way the damage... you gain more skills, I guess. 3 to all skills. And then, Street Thief will do more purple. Boosted by gold. So it could be like 16 purple, which would get up your King of Thieves again. And then Tomb Robber, you want to make sure, if you cast this at all... You got to get the 14 skulls, because you don't want to get backfired. So what you do is, go off on a side path. Let's do the fight. Let's do the banner, too. The banner would be, just do the City of Thieves banner. There you go. Purple and blue. That's fine. Class doesn't matter, because we're not using hero. And then you would have to... You do the... you do the first one, obviously, right? Normally, you would think you would go here, you win. But in this one, you have to go to a side room, like this one, for example. All allied troops gain money bags at the start of future battles. You might even do 2 of them, You go, if there's 2 of them. There may not be on this one, but you would have to hit this room first. It's a weird one. So that's the main tip I can give you, other than showing you the team, is you fight this fight. You don't go straight here and then straight here. You fight this fight, and then you do this one, Any kind of gold treasure rooms, do them first before you go here, because this is going to be tough. Glaceon's tough. Like, Bone Dragon's tough. You know, the last fight is tough. So you want to make sure you have as much gold, extra gold, as possible. That way your troops do better when they cast their spells and stuff. That's the main tip. But here's the team, I think. I remember I have videos on all this stuff. I probably have like 3 different videos on City of Thieves. So if you want to double check me, go watch those. Anytime we had Leonis Empire, a live stream, and you can probably just type in City of Thieves on my channel and get the pure faction. It's a hard one, man. I remember it being hard, so good luck. Alright, class event. Crap. Get out of there. Class event. We got War Priest, right? To double check that, which I'm pretty sure, you go to class info, human, Leonis Empire. So our teams are going to have to be humans from Leonis Empire. So we'll go to our collection, class event. Come on. Remove. Go here, Leonis Empire. And then humans. Leonis Empire, human. You don't have to do this because it's going to be there for you. But for me to show you, like, your options. Here's the options. So weapons, you can use whatever you want. So you could start with, like, the ruby weapon. Is what I would say. Ruby weapon or wand, you know? So start with ruby weapon or wand. If you have troops that do good damage, start with the wand. If you don't, start with the ruby weapon. So I normally will start with just the ruby weapon. The ruby weapon. Okay. And then you could find something that does the thing where, you know, the red, the brown, the blue, extra red, brown, blue. Is there any good mana generators here? I don't think so. But you just look for stuff that does extra red, brown, or blue. There's purple. We don't use purple, though. Just go through them all. You know, there's red right there. And that's a summon, too, so that's not bad. You could just put 3 of those if you really want to. That's blue. You could do this one as well, or just do this one. Like, all the way through. So we got blue, we got red. Because there's not really great mana generators from this kingdom, or even really damage dealers. So, you're just gonna do what you can do. Like, she would be alright. Like, you could throw her on there, too, but I would say do another Falconer. So this would be fine, for real. Because this is going to put red gems on the board, and you're getting bonus red from red gem matches. And it starts with 50% mana, and it's got a summon on it. So you could go all Falconers or all Zahirs, which it'll be more impressive if I do all of one. Because then we could just match that one color. And then your banner, you're going to want to do probably red, or you could do the other 2 if you want. You could do blue-brown. But I'd say go all in on red, and then maybe brown. Red, brown minus purple. If you're not leveling up something specific, just do like Titan. And then, let me show it to you somewhere real quick. It doesn't matter where. Explore. This is on 12, but, so it's not going to be as impressive on 12, but anyway, I'm just going to show you the team code. You know what it does. You match red, you match blue-brown, it gets up automatically. You're 50% started, first of all. Your whole team is, really. And then you match red, and it just gets up, and then you cast it, and you win. Because it's true damage to all enemies, it explodes. If you need to, you'll cast Falconer, it'll put red on the board. You know, your ruby weapon's exploding. So if you have ruby weapon, that would be the way to go for the class event. If you don't have the ruby weapon, you know, it's similar to the world event or the Underspire. I would say use Immortal Rakia or Flordale. I don't know. Any weapon you got that you know, Black Manacles. You got the purple. Oh, yeah, let's do that. All right, so that's the other way you could go. We had the purple guy, right? So this will help everybody. It's humans. Almost done. I covered everything. Okay. Which one was purple? There's somebody that did extra purple. Here it is. So do this, do this, do this. Use your black manacles, which every single person has. So if you don't have the ruby weapon, you're going to do this. Or whatever other weapon you want to do that hits all enemies. Or you could even do a troop that's purple if you want to. But do this, you'll get extra purple. Maybe the best class would be Archmagus in this case. But you could also do Titan. And, you know, your banner would be some sort of purple brown, for sure. Purple brown. It doesn't really matter. You could even minus green, but you could go with this one if you want to be a stickler. And there you go. That'd be for everybody else. So the ruby weapon with the falconer, triple falconer, just match red, get it up, cast it, win. And if you don't have the ruby weapon, black manacles with snake charmer, match purple, cast it, win. Maybe cast it twice and win, but match purple, match brown, get it up, start 50% start, let's go. Pretty easy. But that's everything now. I did the faction, I did the class event, did the Underspire, did the epic trials, talked about everything else. Thank you so much for watching. You're the best. Algorithm, man, help me out. Al, can you help me, algorithm? Please. I'm Al Bundy. Peg's my wife. I got all these crazy kids. You help a brother out with the like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot too. Get about the channel comp below. And I'll see y'all next time, which is going to be for you Friday for the bounty. But if you like me and you want to watch just stuff I put out, it doesn't have to be Gems of War. Tomorrow we got P99. The next day I got a Dark Souls cheese boss video ready to go. And I'm going to try to do that for a few weeks in a row and see what happens. So yeah, that's what's coming soon. But have a good one. Members, you should be seeing this early. Thank you so much for being a member. Hit that join button. You guys are the best. Peace out.